Kami po yung nagbabalik para sa ating fourth and final quarter. Lamang ang Mapua to begin this last quarter of the game, 49-42. And that basket by Serrano, his first 2 points extends their lead to 9.
Well, what's interesting, kasamang Gray Mapua, 9 times they've been leading after the third quarter, and 6 of those times they've won. But at the same time, 3 of those times na medyo natalo sila doon, sila pinakamarami sa NCAA natalo after leading after the third. Ang JRU naman, 5-1 this season after leading the third. But of course, these are all guides, just probabilities. And of course, we know Mapua is a really high-scoring team. That's why they lead after the third. But again, it's about composure and game-ending decisions. As we can see, a familiar sight nung first round, and we'll see how JRU plays this out.
Tay-Tay Teodoro, yes! Baka sa 3. Unang 3 puntos si Tay-Tay. Eto na. Baka nag-iinit na si Tay-Tay at the end of the third. He scored his first 2 points. Now, he is helping this JRU come back with that 3.
Well, alam mo, when I watch Tay Teodoro, hindi ako kinakabahan sa kanya when he seems to go off ng first half hanggang third quarter because he can suddenly on that switch yun, 5 points na siya, and talagang kaya niyang bumulusok at any time of the game.
Nice look by Teodoro to Grosbe. So it's a 5-point swing. Just like that, para sa JRU Heavy Bombers na naibaba ang kalamangan sa dalawa.
Well, now JRU switching to a 1-2-2 half-court zone defense, really paying off.
Teodoro binangga na, may basket pa para kay Tay-Tay Teodoro. At nakabingwit pa ng pangatlong personal foul mula kay Allwell Oraime.
Well, that was the adjustment that Coach Verhel made because all throughout the game, he was going for a full court press. Pero ngayon, nag-adjust siya sa zone trap. Medyo nanibago ang press break at ang opensa doon ng Mapua Cardinals. Kaya ngayon, paying off the dividends mula sa turnovers.
And there is Andretti Stevens, not suited up. He is still saddled with injuries. Iniinda pa tong si Andretti.
Ito na nga, 1-2-2 zone press again. And well, of course, it's okay if you don't get the turnover as long as you don't get talagang hindi mo papalagay sa rhythm itong opensa.
This is our fast play of the game brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband. It was that pass from Teodoro to Grosbe. Teodoro was able to complete on that 3-point play. Teodoro all of a sudden has 8 points. The first half, he was scoreless.
Well, Teodoro, siya nga nagbigay ng kalamangan. After a long time, now JRU is leading by 1 point.
Pang-apat na personal foul ang itinawag kay Gio Laschetti. Then out-rebound ni Serrano. Technical foul on Gio Laschetti to resentment to a call. Masakit doon, pang-5 na yan ni Laschetti. So aside from that personal foul, he didn't agree with it. That's why he was called for a technical foul. Now he is out of the ball game. He will have to be ejected, and graduate with no points, 2 rebounds, make that 3. And 5 fouls para kay Gio Laschetti.
Well, for Gio Laschetti, hindi siya talaga nagkaroon ng rhythm na to. At maaga siyang binigyan ng diploma nitong ating mga opisyalis. Scoring a mediocre game itong si Gio. But of course, what he can do defensively. And well, good thing Jordan De La Paz will be able to be there to fill in his shoes.
Justin Serrano at the line. Believe it or not, these are his first attempts at the free throw line this season for Justin Serrano. Yes, he hasn't attempted a free throw since we began in the first round of season 91. Now, balikan natin ang ating kasamaan na si Siege Tantenko. Yes, Siege?
Yes, alam nating depensa palagi ang top priority nitong si Coach Verhel Meneses. Kaya naman, going to the fourth quarter, natihado sila masama ang kanyang loob. Sabi niya sa kanyang players, you're not passing the ball enough and time is running out kasi nauubos sa one-on-one. Kaya naman, simple lang ang kanyang hinihingi this fourth quarter. Play as a team. Alam mo, it's easy working. Ngayon, lamang na ang JRU by 1. Balik tayo sa inyo, Dre.
Maraming salamat, Siege. JRU with a 10-2 run. Kaya nga lumumang sila pero naitabla naman dahil nga doon sa personal foul na itinawag kay Lasqueti, and a technical foul also called on him. So a big swing here for the Cardinals.
Well, bukod sa adjustment ni Coach Verhel, nag 2-3 zone na rin itong JRU Heavy Bombers.
Mark Branya's attempt doesn't go down. Teodoro with a rebound. Teodoro surveying the floor. Here's Tay-Tay. Tay-Tay fires away. And the rebound goes to De La Paz.
Well, diretsong-diretso yung tira ni Tay, pero buti na lang offensive rebound para kay De La Paz.
Isa pa daw, sabi ni Teodoro. Wala pa rin, and Allwell Loraime says enough is enough.
Wala talagang nakakatakot ng Dre si Tay Teodoro because, you know, he can hit from all cylinders, especially during a clutch time moments. You know, these types of players, these types of big players really making a living sa mga ganitong sitwasyon.
XC Biteng, ilista mo na ang pang-12 puntos ni XC today. 3 3-pointers to his name.
Wala, nakakaligtaan ang depensa ng JRU si Biteng doon sa corner.
Abdul Wahab over to De La Paz. Teodoro, there it is again, and finally he connects from the outside. 11 points for the leading scorer of the Bombers, Tay-Tay Teodoro.
Mawing-mawi ni Tay Teodoro yung 3 points na yun, and again we're tight at this ball game.
Muntik ng sagutin doon ni Josa Nimes. Na rebound ni Ponteos, nakuha ni Abdul Wahab. De La Paz gives it to Paulo Ponteos, who lost the ball. And Nieles says, wait, yes, this is our 7th deadlock today. We've had 9 lead changes. Biteng mula sa labas. Sabi ni Teodoro, teka lang.
Well, here we go, tight game. It's really important to make every possession count, as si Tay Teodoro hindi nagmamadali, looking to set this place.
Let us remember that they came back with that 21-1 run when they were down as much as 18 points. In the first round, Mapua was leading, I think 253 or 139 left.
Yes, precisely, partner. You know, with that kind of lead during that time of the ball game, you know, everybody expected to be over, pero JRU proved us otherwise. And for me, Dre, that was the establishing game ng JRU, that they are now a team to beat.
Offensive rebound, and the putback is good para kay Mark Branya na may 5 rebounds na at 7 puntos. Teodoro, as you can see on your screens, he is 4 of 11 from the field. Teodoro, the fall away by Tay-Tay. Ilista mo na pang 13 puntos ni Teodoro ngayong araw.
Well, kung ano yung ikinamalas ni Tay Teodoro nung first 3 quarters, ito naman parang napakadaling skumor para kay Teodoro. It seemed like the defense kind of adjusted to his play.
8 beses na nagtabla ang Mapua JRU sa ating laro. 57 all. 4 seconds to shoot. Branya, the short stab from the corner is good.
Big shot by Mark Branya. What a beautiful corner jump shot. He just settled in, and eventually, you know, talagang he's maintaining the lead of the Cardinals.
Balik ang kalamangan sa Mapua for our... Oh, and another deadlock here. Back and forth we go. Sagutan lang sila. 59 all for our 9th deadlock. Branya, can he make it back-to-back baskets for the Cardinals? No. Oraime, but Teodoro gets the rebound. He gives it to Grospe, and now De La Paz has the leather. Under 4 minutes to play. These two teams really want this win badly for a solo 5th. Teodoro fires away!
What a go-ahead basket. Tay Teodoro, you know, it's really been struggling early on in the game, pero ngayong 4th quarter showing why he is a big-time player.
That was our 10th lead change. 62 for the Heavy Bombers, 59 for the Cardinals. 3 minutes and 20 remaining in our ball game. Branya to Oraime. Pinanggana, may basket pa para kay Allwell Oraime. Credit the assist to JP Nieles and Mark Branya. This is our Copico 78 best recharge moment. brought to you by Copico 78, Copico's best latte ever.
Well, a big break for the JRU as they were looking for that lead. Nahanap yung butas doon in the Oraime with that end one play.
Samantala, itong Master Guapo move of the quarter. Watch out for more Guapo moves. Powered by Master, sikreto ng mga Guapo. Similar to last game when they played San Beras. Oraime completes the three-point play, hitting the bonus free throw. Teodoro was scoreless in the first half, scored 2 in the third. At the dying seconds of the third, if I may add. But now Teodoro has 18. 16 of his points coming here in the fourth and final quarter for the leading scorer of the Heavy Bombers. Nawala ang bola kay De La Paz. Nabalik sa Cardinals. Tumatakbo ang mga nakapula. Branya, binangga. Almost, not quite. Oraime again. Oraime, wala pa rin. And Oraime asking for a foul. Oraime with 10 offensive rebounds, 16 defensive boards. He has a total of 26 rebounds, Migs.
Woo! Grabe, ito si Abdul Wahab patuloy na pinahihirapin ni Olwell Oraime. So much chances doon pero hindi na nakuha ng rebound.
Teodoro, make that Monteos. He stole the ball. Ran it down. He was fouled by Menina. Unang personal ni Shane. Second team foul ng Cardinals. And Tate Teodoro by his lonesome has outscored Mapua 16-13 in this quarter.
Well, dito na magkakaalaman ng tibay ng isip at loob as Ponteos should be able to make these two free throws. Pero nagmintis ang una, pero free throws at this late in the game are really very important because you will have these rare opportunities and kailangan talaga para makapuhunan going into the end game.
Because it can also haunt you in the end if in case you don't win the ball game. Ponteos splitting his charities. He is just a 61% free throw shooter here in season 91, playing his last year para sa koponan ni Coach Verhel Meneses. Nag-iinit ng labanan. Go JRU, fight! Kaling JRU. Hashtag NCAA season 91. Tate Teodoro, the first 3 quarters, just with 2 points, 1 of 6 from the field. In this quarter, he just missed 2. He is 6 of 8 with 16 points. OMG Tate, sabi ni Ian Salazar. Ikaw na talaga, idol. Mapua has the leather. 8 on their shot clock for the Cardinals. Isit with the letter. Isit, pinangga. May basket pa para kay CJ Isit. Now for his 5th point today. More importantly, they grab the lead back with that basket from CJ Isit for our strong move off the game, brought to you by PLDT Home DSL, the #1 home broadband.
Well, clearly a blocking foul there by Gorospe. He wasn't set on his defense. Medyo natamaan na si CJ sa tagiliran, and good drive there by CJ Isit for that end one play.
And CJ, who missed a lot of games here in the second round, also towards the end of the first round dahil nga sa elbow injury niya. But he is back and running. Para kay Coach Atoyko, he has a total of 6 points. Lamang ng dalawa ang Mapua as we approach our final 2-minute mark here in the fourth and final quarter of our ball game. Crosby finds Abdul Wahab, who was fouled by Olwell Oraime. That is big, Migs. It is Olwell's 4th personal foul.
Well, napakalaking bagay para sa Cardinals at kay Oraime. Dahil 4th foul na ito, he has to go easier on his defense. Better pass there by Gorospe para sa 2 free throws ni Abdul Wahab.
And Abdul Wahab Abdul Razak, a native of Ghana, is at the line. Just averaging 4.8 points per game in 20 minutes per outing. Misses on that first free throw attempt. Just a 54% free throw shooter here in this season. He is known for his defensive prowess. Si Abdel Putucci yun talagang mas offensive import para sa JRU. Pero Coach Verhel opting to go with Abdul Wahab for defensive purposes against Olwell Oraime.
Well, also Abdel has been struggling in this game, and Coach Verhel can see a better effect, kumbaga, dito kay Abdul Wahab.
Pati makes mas matangkad tong si Abdul Wahab. So I think matchup problems, di ba?
Yes.
Kahit mas malapad itong si Abdul Wahab, Coach Verhel will opt to go, labanan natin ng height dahil talagang naiisahan tayo ni Olwell Oraime sa rebounds di ba?
Well, and I believe Abdul Wahab is also can match the energy and the athleticism ito nga si Abdul Wahab. That's why, these coaches, they really make adjustments para makasabay sa kanilang mga katunggali.
Olwell Oraime listed at 6'9". Abdul Wahab listed at 6'8". Abdel Potucci only listed at 6'6".
So napakalaki din nung 3 inches na disparity na yun. And of course, you would go for the better matchup. Well, Oraime has been really giving the matchups a hard time, pero he's the best bet that you've got. So for Coach Verhel, you have to stick with it.
There is Abdel Potucci at the bench para kay Coach Verhel Meneses. At tumawag ng timeout si Coach Atoy ko with 2 minutes remaining in our ball game. Lamang ng dalawang Cardinals sa Heavy Bombers. Kami po yung magbabalik. Coach Verhel Meneses trying to go for win number 7 para sa Shaw Boulevard Mandaluyong base squad.
Well, interesting stat, Rhea. Wala kay Ompongski at Ompongski. Pwede siya i-follow on Twitter. Well, advanced stats of they're getting here. Field goal attempts 15 out of 30, 50%. Itong si Ponteos and Teodoro. While the rest of the team is only 10 out of 38. And Tay Teodoro, 16 points na ngayong fourth quarter. Yun nga sinasabi ko kanina. Inon lang na yung switch. And nag-init itong si Tay Teodoro.
Isit brings the ball inbounds to JP Nieles. CJ Isit with the ball. CJ, who missed because of that, missing a lot of games because of that elbow injury, is back. A lot of fakes by CJ. Doesn't get the bounce. Agawan ng bola. Bagsak si Isit. Bagsak din si Dalabaz. Make that si Nieles pala. Nagagawan sila ni Dalabaz. So may konting giryan. Nieles, tinitigan pa. Si Abdul Wahab, Abdul Razak.
JRU Heavy Bombers.
And Coach Verhel Meneses will call ceasefire with 1:43 remaining in our ball game. They're down by 2. We'll be right back with more NCAA action. And there is a JRU student. Hindi niya alam kung ngingiti siya. Ay, yun. Nung nakita nga na sa camera siya, napangiti siya. No, kaya iniisip niya kanina, no? Kung kaya manalo pa ng JRU, there is still a lot of time. With 1 minute and 43 seconds. At this point, ano yung pumapasok sa isip nyo? May kasamang Bumla Brusca. Nung first round meeting nila, lamang pang Mapua ng 16 nun eh. In the first round?
Well, yes, 86-69, I believe. And we were just talking about how Mapua can come back na talagang wag mawalan ng loob.
JRU.
Yes, ang JRU talagang magkaroon pa ng kumpiyansa. And unti-unti, naibalik nila yun, of course, with big 3-point shots by Teodoro and Pontejos. History of the game.
Grabe yun, no? Talagang akala na maraming tao, Mapua na mananaig doon in the first round. But now, we are here, the dying minutes, and actually Bianca Litonoa is going, what an intense game happening right now between JRU and Mapua. Palitan lang ng score. Go Cardinals. De La Paz will bring the ball inbounds from baseline. Chodoro has the leather inside to De La Paz. De La Paz sees Astilla, the kick out to Ponteos. Ponteos the spin, and Ponteos was fouled by Menina. That is Shane Menina's third personal foul. And Mapua is already in the penalty, so that will send Paulo Ponteos, a 61% free throw shooter, back to the free throw strike.
Well, a good move there by Ponteos. That was a near turnover, pero no pag-ikot niya, nakabingwit pa siya ng foul doon, and he has the chance to tie this ball game. Inintay ko muna partner yung first free throw.
I know.
Para matuloy ko yung
that was good.
sasabihin ko.
Yeah. Marunong ka na.
Para ma-adjust ko, di ba?
Oo, tama. Malay mo, pag kinuha ka na rin ng ANC, mag-adjust ka na rin.
Ito na ka, partner. Naitay na nga ni Ponteos yung laro. At hindi na ako pinahiya doon. And of course, what an intense game. It was similar, going back to your question, Dre. Medyo nag-iinit yung JRU noon. Of course, a different situation. But a similar atmosphere dito sa arena.
We are knotted at 65 for our 11th deadlock here. Mendez Simenina from the outside. Nakatayo na mga estudyante ng Rizal University. De La Paz has the ball. It's Abdul Wahab, Abdul Razak, Tete Teodoro, Jordan De La Paz, Ervin Grospe, Paulo Ponteos, ang lima. Para sa mga nakadilaw na JRU Heavy Bombers. Ponteos with the ball. Ponteos, the jumper by Paulo. He gets his own miss. The kick out. Nawala ang bola kay Grospe. Tumatakbo ang Cardinals. Tumuloy-tuloy. Si Branya humingi ng foul. Chodoro finds De La Paz. De La Paz inside. Binanggana. May basket pa para kay Ervin Grospe for a 6-point today. Fatigue kicking in. But take a look at the strong move off the game. Brought to you by PLDT DSL. Home DSL, that is the #1 home broadband. Abdul Wahab hugging Ervin Grospe, and credit the pass from Jordan De La Paz.
Well, credit also De La Paz's vision. Nag-help siya Oraime doon dahil nahuhuli itong si Nieles. What a good drop pass para kay Grospe. And of course, free throws are very important. He has the chance to separate this game into a stretch one possession game para kay Grospe, but he misses that free throw shot.
So it's still a one possession game. All Mapua needs is to convert a 2 if they want to tie, or hit a 3 if they want to lead. Good defensive stop for the Heavy Bombers. Nakuha ni Abdul Wahab Abdul Razak ang bola. Jump ball, but possession arrow is pointing towards the Mapua side. Kaya bola ng Cardinals. CJ Isit with that strong drive. Confidence on the part of CJ Isit.
So breaks of the game for the Mapua's way. Almost a block, pero buti na lang CJ did not give up on that possession. Nagkaroon ng jump ball. Possession back to the Mapua.
Now let's listen in to Coach Atoy Ko.
Right, left to sprint. Come on. Matagal pa yan. Don't give up. Go. Don't take the shot. Don't take the shot. Keep counting. Take the shot. Let's go. Take the shot now.
Paulo Ponteos, kumakanana ng 21 puntos. May 2 blocks para sa isang point guard. That is big. So Coach Atoy telling his boys there.
Well, it's really just important for them to get the ball inbound ng maayos. 18 seconds left. They have the chance to make the last shot. They can go for a 2 or a 3. And do not expect JRU to foul. Dahil isa na lang, nasa penalty sila.
Nieles to Branya. Branya to Nimes. Josan to Nieles. What a block by Grospe. That was a big block. Isit, short, Branya, binanggana, may basket pa para kay Mark Branya. And more importantly, Branya can get the lead back for the Mapua Cardinals.
Well, this three-point shot by Isit, medyo airball na yon, pero hindi binax out noong tao ni Branya, and Branya will get a chance to get this lead para sa kanyang Cardinals.
5.9 seconds remaining in our game here. Another epic game we are witnessing.
Okay, so for Coach Verhel, 5 seconds left. If Branya makes this shot, he has the chance to go for a timeout, inbound the ball sa quarter court rather, design a good play to be able to execute and get a winning basket.
JRU has one timeout remaining. Mix, nabanggit mo nga, wala nang timeout para sa Mapua. This can be big for Mark Branya. Mark Branya at the line. He hasn't missed a free throw in season 91. He is 6 of 6 from the line. He is perfect. Stone cold. Just really nerves of steel for Mark Branya. He gets the lead back for the Mapua Institute of Technology Cardinals. And this is our 12th lead change. And now let's listen in to Coach Verhel Meneses.
Jospe, dito tayo. Buka muna tayo, ha? Paulo, dito ka. Paulo, mas balikan natin ulit. Paulo, screen it. Dito ka. Ikaw dito. Paulo, screen. Mas balikan mo ulit. Takbo tayo dito. Dito tayo sa kita. Ipitin natin. Pass the ball. Basahin natin. Diyan. Dito ka. You should be here, ha? Dito ka sa side na to. Diyan, dito ka. Pag yan dito yung tao, nakita mo, pag-isip, pumunta ka kagad dito, pass tayo, jump shot.
Well, Dre, we have a similar situation noong first round. JRU was down by a point with less than 10 seconds left. Coach Verhel will design a play for his shooter. Get good screens in. I think they will look for Tay Chodoro for an open jump shot, but also Tay is not, hindi naman siya dayuhan sa mga ganitong moment, so we can expect him to make a good shot, make a big basket.
Maraming salamat ulit sa inyong pagtutok. Andre Felix kasama si Mix Bustos. De La Paz, the inbounds to Grospe for the win. No! And Mapua will escape with this victory to the delight of the Mapua Institute of Technology Cardinals and the students of Mapua. And all the coaches slapping Mark Branya. Nakabawi. Revenge is sweet for the Mapua Cardinals.
Well, this has been a tight game to call. So many deadlocks, so many lead changes, but that biggest break para kay Mark Branya. Ice cold from the free throws. He was 7 out of 7 itong buong season. And clearly, the whole team, coaching staff, applauding Mark Branya.
It was a good pass, inbounds pass. At maganda din ang look doon kay Grospe. Di nga lang nakakonvert. We've had 11 lead changes. Make that 13 lead changes and 11 deadlocks in this game. Kami po yung magbabalik. Huminga po muna tayo pagkatapos ng ilang patalastas. What a ball game to begin week 3 of the second round of NCAA Season 91. Back in August 11, JRU came back as much as being down as 18 points. Kayo yun, kasamang Boom Labrusca na mayani doon ng JRU 90 to 87. Ngayon, it was a different story mix. And Mapua prevailing, and revenge is just really sweet for the Cardinals.
Well, a different story but same atmosphere. Grabe ang pinakita sa ating laro ngayon ng parehong kupanan. Really showing na kailangan nila itong panalo na ito to inch closer para sa Final Four slots.
Mapua has solo 5th spot. Now let's go to Siege with our best player of the game na si Olwell Oraime. Siege?
Yes, kasama si Olwell Oraime, 19 points, 27 rebounds. Wow! Olwell, how much was a boost of it to have CJ and Jasan back for the team?
It was really a big factor for us because coming to this game, at the first round, we were at this scenario and we didn't know what to do. We were so confused and scared. But having CJ and Nimes back brought maturity, and you can see what happened today. We were composed and we set out the plays and we came out top today. I'm really happy. The whole team is happy, and this is a good win for us.
Yes, the game plan worked.
Yeah.
Oh, well, what's your message for all the Mapua students who are counting on you to make the Final Four?
My message for them is they shouldn't give up hope on us. That this year is the year. We're really gonna make the Final Four. We're working hard every day in practice to make sure. We just hope and pray. We know that this is school period and exam period, but on the free time they should help come support us. That would be much appreciated. That we need the support so much right now, and I'm sure that we won't disappoint them.
Thank you very much. You heard it first from Olwell. Don't give up hope. This is your year. Back to you, Dre.
Maraming salamat, Siege. And congratulations to you, Olwell. I'm sure all the Mapua Cardinals are happy and proud to have you in the squad and lead the Cardinals to this victory. Congratulations once again to our best player of the game, Olwell Oraime, producing MVP-type numbers today, Mix.
Well, it was no doubt that Olwell will be the top performer ngayon because he dictated the tempo. Talagang pinahirapan niya itong sila Potucci and Abdul Wahab and also the reserve big men para sa Heavy Bombers, and really establishing his will. 27 rebounds from his season high of 28. So, Against Letran.
Yes.
So talagang napakalaking bagay itong performance ni Olwell. And he said it best with Isit and Nimes coming back, it provided stability. So of course, nung first round meeting nila, wala yung dalawang players na yon. And ngayon, they've learned their lessons now with a 3-game winning streak to start the second round. And the Final Four hopes of the Mapua Cardinals are not far off reach.
Sinisensya na tayo ng ating floor director na si Larry Diang. Up next is the LPU Pirates taking on the Arellano University Chiefs, fresh from their victory against the Perpetual Help Altasma. Kasama niyo dyan si Anton Rojas at si Mikey Reyes. Congratulations once again to Olwell Oraime. And of course, I'm sure his rebounds will go up. He is still the leading rebounder for NCAA Season 91. Megs, always a pleasure working with you.
Always a pleasure kasamang Dre, and always looking forward to our future games together.
Steph Curry, mas gusto kitang kasama.
MVP yun, partner.
Walang panama sa'yo si Steph Curry. De, joke lang. Magkikita tayo ulit sa Biyernes tayo. Magkatunggali na naman. For our director, Raul De Ocampo, our courtside reporter, Siege Tantenko, my partner for today, Mix Bustos. Ako po si Andre Felix saying stay tuned for more NCAA action. It will be Anton Rojas and Mikey Reyes for the Lyceum Pirates and Arellano Chiefs ball game. Nagwagi ang Mapua Cardinals sa JRU Heavy Bombers 68-67. Dito lamang sa NCAA Season 91, ilabas ng galing sa ABS-CBN Sports and Action.